The Georgia Dome is the world's largest cable-supported stadium. It's been a fantastic venue for the Super Bowl and, of course, is the permanent home of the NFL's Falcons. He's tackled at the 26-yard line. They line up at the 26. Flips it out short. Brought down at the 35 by Howard.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively. You think you're in the right spot. You're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that and you go, hey, that's a good throw. That was impressively done by the Falcons.
Short throw to the right.
The Falcons were flying to the ball on that series. There's no way they were going to let them get a first down.
Atlanta looks like they're sending everything but the kitchen sink at this point. And he gets brought down hard. The Falcons will set up shop at the 29-yard line. Rolling right. Going deep with this one. Barry Rhodes had the coverage on the play.
Not so much a bad pass as a bad decision. He saw the coverage there, simply had to go to the next receiver. He didn't make the right move.
It's the tailback.
The delay can be an awfully pretty play whenever you see a defense being overly aggressive, but this bunch is well coached, well trained. They were looking for it and made the play in the backfield.
Going for it all. Batted away. So we'll probably see the punt team now after that incompletion as the offense goes 3 and out.
Really nice defensive stand. It just seemed that the defensive coordinator was inside the offensive play caller's mind that time.
Bush fields it at the 26. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3 and out. Not much time to throw. Hampton makes the tackle.
Yeah, I don't think that was a designed quarterback run on that one. He simply couldn't find anybody open, saw a running lane, and boy, that didn't stay open for very long either.
Slides down, 4 yards back on that play, and so it'll be 3rd down. Gets the ball away.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Bush gets the handoff to the right.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Throws it. No one can come up with it. Thomas Howard was defending on the play. The pass is away, and it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. They'll give it off here. He's brought down at the 31 by Quentin McKell.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
They give it to the tailback. Williams gets his hands on him and drags him down for a loss at the 30. The halfback with the carry. Wells gains about 4 yards on the play. Third down now. They'll need 7 to convert. Ball on the 34. Short throw. And he caught it. Breaks free. Cuts back and he's dropped.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
They hand it off.
Tom, that was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker, effectively filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
Again, he'll get the call. Tackle was made by Williams. That's a gain of 5, and that makes it third down. Gets the pass out. Pulls it in. First down, and he's knocked out of bounds.
The Falcons are getting on a bit of a roll here. Nice play calling and good execution. The defense looks a little confused right now.
He gets another carry. He gets out to about the 28-yard line before he's hit and dropped.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really puts some pressure on this group up front.
He rolls out to the right. Can't stay in bounds. Incomplete pass.
Under pressure. He felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
They're going to pitch it. Fights forward to about the 26.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
The Packers will begin this drive at the 33-yard line. And he's hit as he throws.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
Sanchez hands it off. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. It's third down, 10 yards for a first. Ball on their own 33. Passes the ball. And it's tipped away. And the pass will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Fielded at the 19. He makes it to the 28. The Falcons will start this drive at the 28-yard line. He rolls right, gets the pass away. He's tackled at the 34 by McKell.
Yeah, we see most quarterbacks in the game are more comfortable throwing to their open side or their right side. That time, the progressions were a fairly easy read. We found the first guy and took advantage.
Wells gains about 4 yards. That'll be enough for the first. Moves to his right. Brings it in. The stop was made by Bartell. Matthew Stafford is having a very good year. That last completion puts him over 3,500 passing yards. We've reached the end of the first quarter, still no score. The Falcons, nothing. The Packers, nothing. He throws right. Wells caught that one for a gain of 6. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. Gets the pass away. It falls incomplete. Third down coming up after that incompletion.
Contact your closest guest service ambassador. Usher over security.
Here's the throw. Tackle was made by Kerry Rhodes.
The Falcons are having some success getting the ball down the field on this drive. This offense is clicking.
That'll make it 1st and goal following the big pass. They keep it on the ground with the tailback, and he makes it out to about the 5-yard line. Gerard Mayo was there on the tackle. They're going to pitch it. Stiff arms, and he's brought down.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short day.
Passes, end zone. The Falcons with an impressive 9-play series, and they cap it off with a touchdown.
Matthew Stafford is really just born to play this position. He has great instincts, good arm strength, throws such a nice ball. And all of his teammates really trust him. They know they can count on him to do everything within his power to win the game.
Dropped at the 23-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive. On the ground with a tailback. Vilma was there to bring him down.
The Packers actually get a little bit of yardage there. They've been shut down in the running game so far. Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
Throws it out. There for the reception. McBath makes the tackle. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
The pocket is collapsing. Sacked.
Effective blitzing can really destroy an offensive game plan because you're so used to having time to develop plays down the field. Now you come with a good blitz, and the quarterback just doesn't have time to get it off. And sometimes pressure is cumulative. Over the course of a day, over the course of a season, that pressure starts to get there, you rush a throw, and you turn it over.
Passes. Bartell gets the pick.
And you can really see him baiting the quarterback on that one. He wanted him to believe the receiver was open, but he had it all the way.
Gets the pass off. Jonathan Vilmot was there on the tackle.
The Packers have been facing a pretty stiff pass defense so far. Well, they haven't been getting too much on their completions, but that time, a big play, and that's exactly what they needed.
Mark Sanchez adds yet another touchdown pass to his season total. He now has 30. Nick Folk adds the extra point, and we're all tied up. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. He'll take it from the 2. And he's drilled. What a hit. The Falcons suffered an interception on their last possession. Stafford will hand it off. Hood makes the tackle. Wells has been sensational this season. That carry puts him over 1,500 yards on the ground for the year. Feeds it to the back. He gets to about the 41-yard line. Hood is there on the tackle. Throws it. Tackle was made by Bartell. He laid it in there perfectly. That was a well-thrown ball.
And we talk so much about arm strength for the quarterback position, but sometimes you have to be able to put a little touch on it, and that was pretty.
Up the middle. They can't bring him down. Harry Rhodes was there on the tackle. A 7-yard play. That brings up 2nd down. Tackle was made by Rhodes. Parker picks up just around 5 yards. That'll be good for the first. Parker off the right side. Parker gets about 4 yards on the play. Here's the give.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Let's go, baby.
Passes it out. Tight coverage, and it's picked off. Just make plays.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
Hits right.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Second and 7 coming up here. 2 minutes left in the half. Just got that one off. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Makes the catch.
The Packers are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their 3rd first down.
Here's the pass. Leaping catch.
Mark Sanchez is sort of a streaky passer. You know, when he gets into a rhythm like he seems to be doing right now, he can shred a defense.
Passes it. The Packers with an impressive 6-play drive, ending it with a touchdown on the board.
Mark Sanchez is really just born to play this position. He has great instincts, good arm strength, throws such a nice ball. And all of his teammates really trust him. They know they can count on him to do everything within his power to win the game.
Gets to the 21.
Their last series was a downer, but this is a chance now to come back out and prove that you're not going to dwell on that. Just pick up a couple of first downs, and the last thing in the world they need right now, though, is a 3-and-out.
Dumps it out left. 2nd down for the offense after that incomplete pass.
When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
Throws it short. Is there for the catch. Green Bay will take a timeout, and that was their first timeout. Reggie Bush is back deep to receive. Bush fields it at the 29. He makes it out to the 41-yard line.
The Packers punctuated that last series with a touchdown. I got to tell you, they look really good. They have this defense way back on their heels.
Hands it off. He fights forward to about the 43 before he's dropped by a host of tacklers. Bush gets the call. Still pushing.
You know, not only the top-end speed, which is so impressive, but speed in and out of his cuts. That's the difference in a great running back. Anytime you can see a guy maintain that speed out of his cuts, that's a guy that has superstar ability.
Rolling right. Gets the ball away. Tipped away. Smith was the intended receiver. Short throw to the right. He's still going.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
Let's go.
Passes to his left. The stop was made by Smith.
And that's good quarterback play. He recognized the blitz, he understood what was happening with the coverage behind it, and found the open man.
It's good. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. So the score now, the Green Bay Packers 17, the Falcons 7.
Oh, yeah!
Big hit there to bring him down. They'll take over at the 28-yard line. First down, 10 to go. They'll give it off here. Tackle was made by Gerard Mayo. Let's send you to the studio for this brief halftime break.
Welcome to the halftime show. Let's get you caught up on what's happening around the league.
Here are the other scores from the first half of action. Let's turn to your game stats. Atlanta racked up over 250 yards in the first half. Mark Sanchez has thrown a couple of touchdowns. Green Bay is up by a score of 17-7. Top plays from the first half, here you go.
The second half is about to begin. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back to Atlanta. This one's going to be downed in the end zone for a touchback. The offense will take over at the 20. Gives to the back. They get a good 7 yards on that play. That'll bring up second down. Stafford gives it up the middle.
And, Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
He's there for the catch.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
He throws right. Finally gets a catch, his first one of the game.
And how surprising is this? I mean, you're talking about not only one of the top players in this game, but somebody who week after week dominates in the NFL, and he's been shut out basically until now.
And this one looks like it will be against the defense.
First down.
They line up at the 45. It's the tailback. He gets out to about the 48-yard line. Hold was there to bring him down. Wells gets the call again. Mario Williams makes the tackle. Third down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. Not much time to throw. Vargas is there on the tackle.
Matthew Stafford hasn't missed yet on this drive. He's an accurate passer, and he's got a good sense of timing in that pocket.
So it's now 1st and 10 after the big pass play. The counter.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off. And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Huge pressure by the defense.
I really like what they did that time. Nice job by the Packers.
Connor Barth can make this a one-possession game with this kick. No good. They'll get the ball here at the 30.
Let's go.
He throws left. Almost picked. Jonathan Vilma has the coverage on the play. Rolls right. Sanchez will be dropped in the backfield. Tommy Harris records his 5th sack of the year. Throws it. He leaps. It's caught.
The Falcons did an excellent job tackling and keeping things in front of them on that series to force the 3 and out.
He'll take it from the 18. Makes it out to the 32. And this is a great opportunity to get back into this ballgame. This offense needs to put a nice drive together right now.
That's what it is. That's what it is, man.
Short throw to the right. The defense was coming with a heat on that play.
But you never know it if you were watching the quarterback. He stood in there strong, completely relaxed, and made that defense pay that time.
He's running out of time. Second down now following the incomplete pass.
Get ready.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
Bartell was defending on the play. The Falcons are lining up to punt this one away. Reggie Bush back deep to return. He gets back to the 29. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. Short pass to his left. Pick up a 5 on the play.
He'll take plays like that all day long.
Here's the give.
Yeah, and we know defensive ends are probably some of the most athletic guys in the league, and typically you think about them getting after the quarterback, but that time he uses athleticism to make a big stop in the run.
Throws it short.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
Stays on his feet. Smith gets his hands on him and drags him down for a loss at the 38. Here's the give, and he stopped almost immediately.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Dumps it out left. Tackle was made by Porter.
Good job all the way around by the defense that time. Not only did they have the deep routes completely covered there, but they also had the check down well within their grasp.
This one's going to go out of bounds at the 37. They'll get the ball here at the 37. First down now and 10 to go. As the receiver screen set up. Hood will tackle him for a loss at the 31. Second down and 16 yards for the first. Ball on the 31-yard line. He rolls out to the right. There for the catch. Gerard Mayo is there on the tackle.
How about this? No penalties called so far in this one. You go the entire first half without a penalty, and now we're into the third quarter.
The pass is away. The stop was made by Stone.
Matthew Stafford is making accurate throws on this series. Very good timing with his receivers, and a good job by that offensive line giving him time.
Here's the halfback. Brought down behind the line.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Wells on the delay.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
The Falcons have possession of the ball to start this final quarter, and they're looking to close the gap. Gets the pass out. Runs right through the tackle.
Matthew Stafford is having no trouble completing passes on this drive. Accuracy is just one of his many talents.
Here's the give. Hold makes the tackle. A 7-yard play, and that will bring up second down. This is the 8th play of this drive. Passes the ball.
Matthew Stafford as the hot hand right now, and of course that surprises nobody, especially this defense. He's one of the most accurate passers in the league, so to stop him, you have to get some heat on him.
The pocket is collapsing, and it's completed.
Well, the defense forced him to make the quick read and throw on that one. The catch was made, but there wasn't much yardage to go along with it. It's up to the receiver to make something happen on a play like that.
Screen pass to his wideout. Hakeem Nicks has now caught 40 passes on the season. He'll try the end zone. Vargas intercepted. Again, it looked like there was a little miscommunication on that interception.
In the NFL, the quarterback's primary responsibility is to maintain possession of the ball. Don't give it away. He's the most trusted guy in the field, and today he's looking shaky. Nice play that time. The defense came with a blitz there. He made a good read, delivered a nice ball in there to the open man.
To his left. Just about 6 yards on that completion. They run a counter. Reggie Bush picked up a nice gain of 7 yards. That'll give them the first. Tackle was made by Harris. Throws it short. He tries to spin, and he is dropped. Mark Sanchez has really come through with just an incredible season this year. In fact, he's being mentioned in some circles as a possible MVP. Smith was there to bring him down. Smith cracks him down, wraps him up for tackle number 5. Sanchez has completed every pass on this drive. Drops it, and he was pretty well covered. No completion that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Gets the pass away. Tackle was made by Jonathan Billman.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass opened it up down the field.
Gets the pass away, and it's picked. Touchdown, Atlanta. That last interception, his 2nd of the game.
And that time he just got caught. He stared down the receiver. The defense saw him, jumped the throw, and made the pick. Good play on the defensive side.
With less than 4 minutes to go in the 4th, the score, the Falcons 14, the Packers 17. Dropped at the 23-yard line. They'll take over at the 23. Gives it off. An 8-yard gain. That brings up 2nd down. Still moving.
I know those runs aren't exactly the kind you see on the highlight shows, but you're keeping the drive alive, maintaining possession, and picking up 1st down.
He gets another carry. That's a 7-yard gain. That'll bring up second down. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. Second and 3 now. We have 2 minutes left to play in this game. Bush takes the handoff. And that should just about do it.
That was a big-time clutch run right there to try and seal this game up. It looks like all they're going to have to do now is just sit on the ball.
Another run. Howard drops him for a loss at the 44-yard line. Hands it to the back. Bush picks up about 4 yards on the play. The Falcons take a timeout, and now they've only got 1 remaining.
Playmaker, step up right now.
Dumps it out right. This is close. They'll bring out the chains.
Buckle down now.
They're just inches short. The defense calls a timeout. And he makes it. Here's your sprint drive summary. He just showed off his incredible leg strength there. What a kick.
Wow. Can you believe he made that one? That's my expert analysis there. Wow.
He makes it out to about the 27-yard line.
The Falcons need to get down there and put a touchdown on the board. This is their last shot. A little drama coming here.
Get ready.
Here's the throw. Dansby gets his hand on it. Dansby had the coverage on the play.
86. The intended target on the play. Second down.
Throws it out. The stop was made by Gerard Mayo. It looks like they're going to go no huddle. Passive. That incompletion will bring up second down.
Let's go. That's where we are.
Gets the pass off. Tips it away. Third down coming up after that incompletion.
Let's go. Let's rock and roll.
Throws it. Comes down with it. Brought down at the 39-yard line by Quentin McHale.
Receivers who can make plays like that on third down tend to have nice, long careers.
He needs to get rid of it. Might have a man. Deep pass. End zone.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
Let's go.
Short pass. Pass is complete. He took a shot at the 31. They'll hurry back to the line. Passes it out, and he caught it. Tackle was made by McHale.
The Packers weren't going to go the entire game without that guy catching at least one ball, but so far they've done a pretty good job of containing him here today.
This is the 11th play of this drive. He throws left. He gets in for 6.
The Falcons handled that situation well. They got the opportunity to tie it, and they came through with a touchdown. Nice play calling and well executed on that series.
And this kick will put them up by 1. Up and good. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. Atlanta up a point. Barth has his team lined up for the kickoff. Bush and Vargas look ready to return this one. He squibs it. Smith fields it at the 34.
Well, this has just been a tremendous game throughout, and it looks like it's going to come right down to the final few plays of the game.
Here's the pass. McBath was there to bring him down.
And there you see just a little bit of how tremendous these athletes are in the NFL. The ability to go up above the defense and make a play like that, that was fun to watch.
Mark Sanchez is really carving up this defense with yet another completion. He's now up over the 300-yard passing mark. And he makes it. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. And that was just a great finish to one of the best games we've been a part of all year.
That was tremendous. I mean, pure excitement from beginning to end. What a way to end one of the best football games we've seen all season long.
That'll do it from Atlanta. The game's top plays and stats are coming up right now.